This is Mrs. Haley coming at you with some liquid measurement of volume. So we've got 3 containers here, all of which can be used for holding liquids, and you can see each one of them has different marks on them. These marks are called graduation marks, and we use them for reading how much liquid is in the container. This big container here we can see is numbered, starts at 100, 200, 300, but has little marks in between. So we look, okay, well, what's halfway in between 100 and 200? Well, that would be 150. So this mark would be 150. So you can see it's marked in 50 milliliter segments. This little guy over here, you can see it's also got markings. It starts at 20 and then goes to 40. So what's halfway in between 20 and 40? That's right, it's 30. So this one actually counts by 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Now this one in the middle is called a graduated cylinder because of both the shape and the markings on there. So if we look, we could see, well, here's 10 and here's 20, and halfway in between, well, that would be 15. But if we count real closely, each one of these marks is worth 1 milliliter. Liquids are measured in what's called milliliters as opposed to centimeters cubed, like we learned with the regular objects. Now, where all of these can be used to measure liquids, this graduated cylinder is the best because it has the smallest graduation marks on it. Okay, so here's some graduated cylinders, and here we've got blue colored water, and here we've just got plain water. So how come this is blue up there? Well, yeah, it's this blue plastic reflecting off the water. So it appears blue, but there's no coloring in this. Now, to read a graduated cylinder, what you really want to do is get down to eye level with it. Because if you're too far above, it'll look like you've got too much water. And if you get too far below, you look like you have less water. So eye level, you get a really good reading of where the water level is. Now these 2 graduated cylinders are made of glass, and glass has a really strange property that it likes to cling to water and some other liquids called surface tension. So we have to look really carefully at the top of the water level. And if you look real carefully, see how there's that little blue line right there? Well, that's called the meniscus, and we want to measure at the very bottom of the meniscus. So it looks like, see how you can see the blue reflection up here? But that's just that surface tension playing with your eyes. So we want to measure it down here at the bottom of that line. So that's going to read, I got to look at the numbers. So we have 40. Here's 45, 46, 47 milliliters. Now on this one, you can see the meniscus, because I put blue food coloring in it, is really dark blue. And right below that, you may see like a little light colored line, and then the rest of the blue liquid. So this dark blue and the white line, that's the meniscus on this graduated cylinder. So again, you want to get eye level, and you want to read at the bottom of the meniscus, which looks like is right about on this line right here. So we look at the side. Here's 20, so 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 milliliters is what that one reads. Now plastic, which you'll find a lot in middle school and elementary school, plastic doesn't have that surface tension property like glass does. So if you look, you don't see any shadows sitting on the top of this water. So we can read it just right at that line, which looks in this case to be just under 45. So probably 44.9 milliliters.